The story begins with the vast, cold, and powerful Galactic Empire, an empire that has already crushed countless planets and species across the galaxy. Its advanced fleets and unyielding control have made it one of the most feared powers in the universe. To them, other species are just tools to be used, conquered, and ruled. When the Empire's scouts first discover Earth, they dismiss it as a tiny, insignificant planet. They see it as little more than a primitive rock in a remote corner of the galaxy, one that barely deserves their attention. The Empire's leaders are confident that humanity poses no real threat. After all, Earth's civilizations are still in the early stages of technological development. They've barely discovered space travel and still rely on outdated weapons. The Empire's cold, calculating mind thinks it will be an easy conquest, just another world to add to its ever-expanding domain. The Empire's fleet prepares to strike, expecting a quick victory and assuming that humanity will fall in line like so many other worlds. Then, the first wave of the Empire's invasion begins. Massive warships appear in the sky, blotting out the sun as they descend toward Earth's major cities. These ships are sleek, metallic giants, each armed with devastating weapons capable of wiping out entire cities in seconds. A wave of shock and fear spreads across the planet as these advanced machines open fire. Orbital bombardment rains down from the alien ships, turning skyscrapers into rubble and flattening entire cities in a matter of minutes. Explosions erupt everywhere, while the sky is filled with the sounds of alien weaponry and burning debris. The camera focuses on the chaos below. Civilians running for cover, soldiers scrambling to defend their homes, but all powerless against the overwhelming force of the Empire. Buildings collapse in a cloud of smoke and dust, and every attempt to stop the invaders only results in more destruction. The world's defense forces scramble to respond, but their efforts are futile. Human technology is outdated compared to the Empire's power. Earth's military uses whatever they can, old fighter jets, tanks, and artillery, but they stand no chance against the alien war machines. The few shots they manage to fire bounce harmlessly off the armored hulls of the Empire's ships. The humans are losing, and their cities are falling apart before their eyes. Just when it seems like all hope is lost, a small but determined human resistance begins to form. Captain Elisa, a former soldier turned leader of a ragtag group of survivors, refuses to give in. She knows humanity is outmatched, but she also knows that the Empire underestimated Earth's greatest strength, its ability to adapt and fight back when all seems lost. Elisa's group, made up of civilians, former soldiers, and scientists, begins using guerrilla tactics to fight back against the Empire's forces. They operate in small, stealthy teams, attacking from the shadows. They use their knowledge of Earth's terrain, urban landscapes, and hidden bunkers to their advantage. Even though they have little more than basic weapons and equipment, they surprise the Empire's soldiers with their cunning and relentless spirit. To level the playing field, they also begin using homemade EMPs, electromagnetic pulses, primitive devices designed to disrupt the Empire's advanced technology. The first successful use of an EMP is a shocking moment for the Resistance. The humans manage to disable several of the Empire's smaller ships, knocking them out of the sky. As the alien ships fall, the Resistance fighters cheer, their hopes reignited. This small victory, while only a fraction of the Empire's might, becomes the turning point. The humans realize they have a chance, not because they have superior weapons, but because they have the will to keep fighting. It's the first real sign that human ingenuity and resilience might be their greatest weapons. As the Resistance celebrates their first victory, the visuals heighten the suspense. The camera cuts to alien soldiers, tall and imposing, stepping out of their damaged ships. Their advanced armor gleams under the burning sky, and their weapons are far more sophisticated than anything humanity has. The humans are clearly outmatched in technology, but their will to survive pushes them forward. The camera zooms in on Captain Elisa's face, her eyes full of determination as she gives orders to the Resistance. Her voice shakes, but her resolve is firm. Then, a scene shows the Empire's command center, where the alien leaders realize that the human resistance is far more resourceful and dangerous than they initially thought. Their overconfidence begins to crack. Despite all their advanced technology, they are beginning to understand that Earth is not so easily conquered. Meanwhile, Bonner, a young soldier who witnessed his comrades fall during the first wave of attacks, is among those who joined Elisa's resistance. He is haunted by the deaths of his friends, but finds new strength in their shared struggle. His emotional arc centers around his transformation from a scared, overwhelmed fighter into a brave, determined leader. He's not just fighting for survival anymore. He's fighting for Earth's future. Bonner's journey serves as the emotional core of the story, showing how even in the darkest moments, hope can spark a flame that inspires others to stand and fight. As the war drags on, the Galactic Empire grows increasingly confident in its ability to crush the human resistance. They have advanced technology beyond Earth's wildest dreams, and the Empire's war strategies are controlled by a powerful AI system that guides them with cold precision. This AI controls everything, from the deployment of their massive fleet to the coordination of their robotic soldiers. Its algorithms are designed to calculate the most effective tactics, making the Empire's forces nearly unbeatable. The Empire's generals watch Earth's resistance with amusement. They believe the humans are just a nuisance, a group of fragile, unorganized rebels who will be wiped out with a single strike. Their robotic soldiers are immune to the primitive weapons the humans use. Their advanced cloaking devices keep their ships invisible to human radar, and their alien technology is far beyond anything humanity can counter. They laugh at the human efforts, certain that victory is inevitable. Despite the overwhelming odds, the humans refuse to give up. In a secret underground base, Bonner, now a key member of the resistance, leads a daring raid with his team to steal vital intelligence from a heavily guarded alien facility. The raid is risky, but Bonner knows that Earth's only chance lies in learning more about the Empire's AI. Human ingenuity is their secret weapon, and it's the only thing that could level the playing field. Visuals. The humans use high-tech drones to infiltrate the alien base. These drones are equipped with cameras and EMP devices, allowing them to disable some of the Empire's security systems. The camera follows these drones as they silently glide through the dark corridors of the alien facility, avoiding detection by robotic sentries. Tension rises as they narrowly escape detection, their tiny drones slipping past towering robots and alien defenses. It's a thrilling race against time, and the stakes are high. Inside the facility, Earth's scientists uncover a weakness in the Empire's AI. It turns out that the AI, despite its immense power, has a flaw, a vulnerability in its code that the humans can exploit. The humans decide to create a virus that can infiltrate and hijack the Empire's systems, turning their own technology against them. It's a dangerous plan. If they fail, it will only provoke the Empire and make the Resistance's position even worse. But if they succeed, they could cripple the Empire's fleet and give humanity a fighting chance. The humans now have a weapon, a virus that can corrupt the Empire's AI and disable their ships and robotic soldiers. But getting it to work will require a high-risk mission to board an alien ship and upload the virus into the AI's core system. The tension builds as Bonner and his team prepare for the mission. They know that they are heading straight into the heart of the Empire's forces, and that failure is not an option. The visuals are intense as the humans board a cloaked alien ship under the cover of darkness. Inside, they fight their way through endless corridors, battling robotic soldiers who seem almost invincible. The Empire's ships are still cloaked, making it nearly impossible to track their movements. But the humans are relentless, using every tactic they've learned to avoid detection. The camera captures intense close-quarters combat as the Resistance soldiers face off against robots with alien weaponry, each battle more desperate than the last. In one particularly thrilling scene, Bonner's team encounters a squad of cloaked drones, machines that can become invisible to human eyes. These drones patrol the ship's corridors silently, making them a terrifying threat. Bonner and his team must move in perfect synchronization, timing their attacks and using EMP grenades to disable the drones. Every step is a gamble as they race to upload the virus before the Empire detects them. As the mission continues, the tension between the characters deepens. Emma, Bonner's closest friend, is a steady presence through the chaos. She's been with him since the early days of the war, and the two have formed a bond that goes beyond friendship. But as they fight through the alien ship, disaster strikes. The team is ambushed by a group of elite Empire soldiers, and a brutal firefight ensues. Emma is critically injured, her side pierced by a powerful alien weapon. In her final moments, as Bonner holds her in his arms, Emma whispers, "Earth will rise. You'll make sure of it." These words carry a deep weight, and they fuel Bonner's resolve. Emma's sacrifice becomes the turning point for Bonner. He promises her that he will finish what they started. The camera lingers on Bonner's face, showing his sorrow, but also his newfound determination. He swears that he will not let her death be in vain. Bonner's emotional journey becomes the heartbeat of the story. In the face of overwhelming loss and destruction, he finds strength in the memory of his fallen comrades. Emma's death isn't just a personal loss for Bonner. It's the catalyst for his transformation from a soldier simply fighting to survive into a leader who will stop at nothing to save Earth. As Bonner leads the final push to upload the virus into the ice core, the tension between personal loss and the greater mission becomes clear. The camera focuses on Bonner's face as he races against time to complete the mission, knowing that the fate of humanity and the memory of those who have fallen is in his hands. The human resistance has finally unleashed their secret weapon, the virus designed to infiltrate and disable the Empire's advanced AI. The scene begins with visuals of a high-tech hacker team working under immense pressure. They are seated in a dark, underground bunker, surrounded by flashing screens and blinking lights. Sweat drips down their faces as they race against time to upload the virus into the Empire's central AI system, hidden deep within their flagship, the Titan. The hacker team executes their plan, launching the virus into the heart of the Empire's AI network. For a few tense moments, nothing happens, and the silence is almost unbearable. Then the screen flashes green, signaling that the virus has taken hold. A sudden jolt of energy pulses through the entire alien fleet. Ships begin to malfunction as the AI's control is severed. The once efficient coordination of the Empire's forces collapses into chaos. Visuals. The camera shifts to a bird's-eye view of the alien fleet in space. Massive warships start to stagger, their systems failing one by one. Some ships freeze mid-flight, while others begin spiraling out of control, tumbling out of orbit. The alien robotic soldiers who once marched with cold, mechanical precision now freeze in place, their movements abruptly halted as the virus spreads through the AI's network. The once dominant fleet is now a chaotic mess of out-of-control ships firing wildly at each other. This unexpected turn of events marks the first real shift in the war. The Empire's overconfidence is shattered, and the humans, with their ingenuity and courage, have finally gained an edge. With the Empire's fleet in disarray, the human resistance seizes their moment to launch a final desperate assault on the Titan, the Empire's flagship and the heart of their military power. The Titan is a massive warship, far larger than any of the ships the humans have faced before. Its sleek, dark exterior gleams ominously, and its advanced weapon systems are still functioning, making it an almost insurmountable challenge. The humans know that to win, they must take control of the ship's central command room, the core of the Empire's operations. Despite being severely outnumbered, the humans make a full frontal assault. Bonner leads the charge, leading a small but determined group of soldiers who have fought through hell and back to reach this point. They know the stakes: capture the command room and disable the ship's remaining weapon systems, or risk the total collapse of their mission. Action. The camera zooms in on Bonner as he and his team move swiftly through the ship's dark corridors. The tension is palpable as the team navigates through the Titan's complex maze of passages, all while dodging deadly alien weaponry. Bonner's face is set in grim determination. He knows that failure is not an option. The sound of alien footsteps and the whirring of advanced energy weapons fills the air as the group encounters the first wave of defenders. Empire soldiers equipped with futuristic armor and plasma guns. A fierce battle erupts. The humans fight back with everything they have, using their advanced knowledge of alien technology to turn the tables. They hack into the ship's systems, redirecting weapons, and using the Empire's own technology against them. The visuals are chaotic. Blinding laser blasts ricochet off walls, lighting up the dim corridors in flashes of intense light. The humans use advanced alien weapons that they have salvaged during previous raids. Explosions rock the ship's interior, and the resistance soldiers are forced to move quickly, ducking behind cover and firing as they retreat through narrow hallways. The pace is fast and unrelenting, with every corner turned revealing more dangers and more enemy soldiers. Finally, the humans reach the central command room, but they are met with a final, devastating defense. The room is heavily guarded by the Empire's elite soldiers, including their most fearsome weapon, an immense robotic warrior designed for close-quarters combat. This towering machine, at least twice the height of a human, is equipped with a pair of energy blades that hum with deadly power. Its movements are swift and precise, and its superior strength makes it nearly invincible. The final battle is one-on-one. Bonner steps forward, facing the robotic warrior in a life-or-death struggle. The camera focuses on Bonner's face. His eyes narrow with determination. This is it. He knows that he is not just fighting for his life, but for the future of Earth. He remembers Emma's final words, her promise that Earth would rise. Bonner tightens his grip on his weapon and charges, dodging the robot's strikes as the battle rages on. Visuals. The fight is brutal. The robotic warrior's blades clash against Bonner's weapon in a shower of sparks. The robot's sheer strength is overwhelming, but Bonner uses his agility and resourcefulness to his advantage. He ducks under a powerful swipe, narrowly avoiding the blade as it slams into the floor, leaving a huge gash in the metal. He then counters with a devastating strike to the robot's torso. The clash of flesh against steel creates a surreal, almost cinematic moment. Laser beams fly past Bonner as he fights with everything he has. He leaps and rolls, using the ship's control room to his advantage. His team provides covert fire, but it's Bonner's personal confrontation with the robotic warrior that becomes the heart of this battle. The camera zooms in on Bonner as he lands a final powerful blow to the robot's chest, cracking its armor and reaching the core. Sparks fly as the machine jerks, then collapses, its systems finally short-circuiting. The victory is hard-won, and Bonner is left panting, bruised and battered, but alive. With the robotic warrior disabled, the humans breach the command room. They plant the virus deep within the Empire's central system, severing the last of the AI's control. The Titan's weapons systems flicker and fail, the once feared warship now crippled. As the humans begin to secure the ship's control room, the camera pulls back to show the larger scale of the battle unfolding outside the ship. The rest of the alien fleet is in complete disarray. Alien warships collide, drifting into each other as their systems collapse. Some ships are completely disabled, drifting aimlessly in space, while others fire wildly in all directions. The humans have done the impossible. They've defeated the seemingly indestructible Empire, not through superior strength, but through their determination, ingenuity, and sheer will to survive. The camera pans over the battle-ravaged Titan, now a symbol of humanity's triumph. The crew of the Titan, the heart of the alien fleet, has been overcome, and Earth has delivered a crushing blow to the Empire. In this climactic act, Act 3, the turning point and epic final battle, the humans achieve the unthinkable. Against overwhelming odds and the most powerful force in the galaxy, they have fought not just to survive, but to win. Bonner's leadership, the sacrifice of his team, and humanity's unyielding spirit have led them to victory. The final battle is a fierce, emotional, and action-packed conclusion that shows the power of hope, sacrifice, and the relentless drive to push forward no matter the cost. Earth, once considered a weak and insignificant planet, has proven itself a worthy adversary to the Galactic Empire. The humans may have won the battle, but the war is far from over. The fight for the future of Earth has only just begun.